and welcome back to Digger Down Metal Detecting. I'm back out on the 60-acre stubble field. Don't worry, I have actually got the 15-inch coil coming. It is on the way. It should be here just before Christmas. It is Sunday. It's Sunday. It's the Sunday before Christmas, and it should be here. Should be here on Christmas Eve, hopefully. Nice little Christmas present. But yeah, so I was planning on going on here with the 15-inch today, but I've got the M9 on the Manticore, obviously. And yeah, I think a lot of people have been saying I'm not using a big enough coil for that size field, and it is few and far between finds on there. So maybe a bigger coil, it would cover a bit more area, a bit more depth, I guess. And yeah, it would help. It would help, definitely. So I'm looking forward to giving that a go. So we'll be back on here at some point to try that out, and probably try it out on a lot of my other fields, if I'm honest, just to see what it's like, just to see what it does. I'm gathering it's going to be heavier. But yeah, we'll give that a go at some point when I get hold of it. But today, yeah, like I say, we're heading on here, and we'll just hope for the best. Like I say, it's few and far between on the finds, but yeah, why not? We've got to just keep going at it, haven't we? I'm going to concentrate along this side. I'm not in there at the minute. I'm ducked down out of the wind. It is very windy and cold. I'm going to concentrate along this side, along the edge of the field of dreams here, on that field, and just see what's along that side of it. That's worth a shot, isn't it? And we'll yeah, dig before Christmas. I might even get out tomorrow. I don't know whether I'll film, but Tom is coming over tomorrow, and we're going to have a little dig tomorrow before Christmas as well. And then hopefully we'll get one more in before the new year. So one more dig, one more video. But yeah, let's crack on. Let's stop talking. Let's go on a Christmas dig, and I'll see you on that first half. Well, this isn't the first hole, I'll admit, it's not the first hole. I walked straight onto the field just over there by that first tree there, and I had a bit of lead on the surface. It was an 11, it was not a very good signal, so I'm not going to do that as a first signal. I then had this one. It was showing about a 17 in the ground, but that dot, same place, but it was dragging down, up and down. It was like a little sausage going up and down. I thought, no, it's not going to be great. I thought I won't bother getting the camera out. Oh, of course. Where is it? Just here. And I can't believe this, but I think I just saw an edge, but I think that's a cut half, and I can't believe I didn't record it. Why didn't I record that for the first signal? Oh. Oh, it's there though, but it is what it is. I missed it. There we go. It's a little voided short cross. Ah, you beauty. Second signal of the day. And I've walked a good 50 yards and there's just no signals. It's kind of one of those fields, isn't it? And there you go. Look at that. We've got his little bust in there. Little cut half, slightly kinked in half as well. A little bit of a crack in it, I think. Yeah, just a little crack. But a voided short cross. That's going to be Henry II, Richard John, or Henry III. Let's see if we can figure out who it is. I don't know. It's going to be a difficult one. It could be a Richard, that. Is that Richard? Don't know. Bit of an awkward one without seeing his full bust. I'm not great on them, but I know that the Johns have the double hair curl, little double loop on each side of the bust. Yeah, I don't know with that one. Not sure. I'll have to have a little look and see if I can figure out which one it is, but that's just incredible. Second signal, and like I say, I'm right beside the field of dreams is there, and I'm just wandering. It's quite long stuff, to be fair, and I'm just wandering up and down, zigzagging up and down this edge just to see, and it's paying off already. I can't believe that. First signal of the day, or second signal of the day, and we're on the hammered. What a little Christmas treat there. I'll be happy with that all day. With this field, that's a good find. That is absolutely brilliant. There we go. What a beauty. Fantastic. Well, I got a bit of an iffy one. There's a sweet tone in there, but you can hear all the iron around it. That's the trouble. It's horrible on the screen, but there's a target in there. It's one of those targets where you need to dig. These are the ones. Could well be a shotty end, but it's horribly irony. But it's one of those ones, I will dig these all day long because amongst the iron I can hear a tone. It's getting better now, look. There you go, now there's your target. See, a lot of the time they will do that and they'll improve as you get them out of the ground. A lot of the time these are shotty ends, especially on this field, but I will dig them. You've got to dig them. Just going to take my snood down a bit so you can hear me better. I'm not so muffled then. And there you go, look at that. It's not a shotty end. It's looking pardon me. It's looking like a little watch winder. You just see it there, look. I shall just I'll get you straight on the other camera for that one. I'll tell you something, that wind today is bitter. Oh, that is cold. There we go. We are off to such a good start today on a field that doesn't produce that much. We are doing very well already. Probably only 4 or 5 signals in, and we've now had a hammered and a beautiful little watch winder. Not a very decorative one or anything, but it's, yeah, they're lovely little pieces of history, and I do love finding these. Don't find all that many. But there we go, look at that. Yeah, I'm not going to do a lot of cleaning up today. I'll give it a little brush, I think, but I don't fancy spraying my hands. I'm trying to keep my hands as warm as possible. The gloves are doing a great job, but if you put cold hands in them, you're going to stay cold. As with most gloves. I need some heated ones, probably. But no, that is an absolutely brilliant little find. I absolutely love these little things. But there we go, yeah, we're on to a smashing start. Lovely little watch winder. This one's quite an interesting one. It's a bit of a blob on the old screen there, but 60s, quite a big bright signal. Could be a coin on edge. Most probably not, but it could well be. I think it's out, I think it's here somewhere. Certainly not sure about it now, it sounds horrible. I think it's trash. Don't even know where it is, I couldn't pinpoint it then. No, it's there. What is that? It's green. Looks green. Okay, I think. Oh, it's like a leather stud or a leather rivet. Yeah, it may even have some leather left in it. Now I don't know if that's old. It's either old or it's off a piece of machinery. You get the leather or the belts on machinery. It's got a good bit of age to it. Good patina. Kind of looks more bronzy, so it could be older. But yeah, nothing too exciting there. But yeah, leather stud, leather rivet. Lovely. Well, it was meant to be sunny today, but this wind, I don't know, it seems to have blown in a bit of darkness. It's not raining, but then there is a bit of blue sky. But yeah, it was meant to be sunny. I don't know if the sun may come out. Hopefully it does. I've got a huge signal here. I'm never sure about these big signals. You just you know it's either going to be something good or something rubbish. There's no in between. And it's fairly clear there. It's 80s, 90s. Like, I mean, a signal like that could always be a nice big silver coin, but they never are. No, it's going to be rubbish. Oh. Well, it's out and it's totally dropped on numbers. 50s, 60s, and not looking great at all. Yep. We know it's going to be rubbish. Or, I mean, is that? Looks like a huge bit of lead to me. Possibly, yeah, it is. Like a triangle of lead. That's a big lump of lead, and it looks like it's got a big lump of iron in the middle of it as well. That's quite an odd thing. Wasn't what I was expecting, to be honest. I wasn't expecting anything lead. But then, like I say, you never know. There might be something on that. I might have to give that a little clean up and come back. If there's anything on it, I'll come back. But it does look like there's some sort of design or something on this side where this bit of iron comes through here. Yeah, I'll have a little look, I'll have a clean up, and I'll come straight back to you guys. Yeah, just slowly giving this a little clean up. Slowly coming out, there is some detail. It almost looks like a cross. There's a cross there, isn't there? And I wonder if it was nailed to something. That's quite interesting, actually. The sun has come out, yay! But yeah, we're just giving it a little brush up, trying to... That is definitely... Let me take this snood off, sorry guys, I probably sound muffled, I won't know until the edit. But yeah, I've got the sniffles as well, as we probably all have. But that is quite interesting, that. It's kind of got... I don't know if you can see it on this camera, but I'll probably switch to the other camera. Or I'll wait, maybe we'll wait until the roundup for this one. But it looks like there's 2 nails in it, so it's been nailed to something. It's got a dot there, or pellets if you like, pellets in the corners, one there, and it's got a cross right through the middle there, with kind of like a nodule or pellet at the top. That's annoying. I think my headphones are about to die, or have died. I haven't charged them for a while, to be fair, but yeah, that is quite interesting. Like I say, I think we'll save it for a roundup. Not a great deal more to show you. You probably can just make out what it is on this camera. But yeah, that is actually rather interesting, and I think I'm going to say that's something medieval, but I've got no idea what. It's totally blank on this side. Is that nail? Yeah, that nail does come through there. So it was nailed to something. What on earth could that have been? It's pretty interesting and cool, whatever it is. Yeah, is that... Sorry guys, I'm just looking more, seeing more detail, but no, I think it's just a few scuffs on the top there. But yeah, very interesting. I've got no idea what it is, at all. Let me know your thoughts. We'll have a closer look at the roundup, but yeah, let me know what you think of that. Quite a thick chunk of lead. Yeah, triangle. Don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Right, well I just had I think it was about 35, 36, and I spotted it, thought, oh, it's a bit of lead. I keep finding very small little sort of blobs of lead in that shape, really. And upon cleaning this one, actually, this one is a bag seal. The others aren't. I don't know what they are, but just like a little blob. They haven't even got this one's got a little gap in between where it's been sort of crimped onto the Hessian sack or whatever it was. Sorry, I dropped it. But the others don't seem to have that. They're just blobs, kind of like a flat musket ball, if you like. But this one's not, and it's, yeah, like I say, it's a bag seal. Can't see an awful lot of detail on it, but there is some lettering there, CE, and something else there, S, tea maybe. My headphones still beeping. They've been beeping probably for the last 2 hours on and off, just telling me that they're getting low on battery. So even when they beep, the ML85s will last a good few hours because they haven't died yet. But yeah, there we go, a little bag seal out in the middle of the field, middle of nowhere. Very nice. At least we're finding a few little bits today. I haven't had much, but I'm enjoying myself, apart from the cold wind. But now I'm enjoying it, and we're finding a few nice little bits, so lovely stuff. Well, this wasn't much further away, and I feel like I'm having a bit of a lead kind of day, but I'm a bit shocked by this one, actually. Obviously, it was covered in mud, and I kind of cleaned one side and saw this pattern, and I thought, oh, that's interesting. You know, I didn't think much of it. Then I turned it over, and I saw the dots, and I thought, oh, there's a bit of a marking on here. And the first thought that came to my head when I turned it this way up, I thought, I can see a face there. I'm sure I can see a face. Not overly clear, but the first thing that came to my head is this a Papal bulla lead seal? Now, these were used to seal official documents by the Pope, the actual Pope. This is crazy, and that is what it is. I'll put a picture of one up to the side here, and I've got it kind of hold it the same way round as the picture, if you like. So that's his face, and you can see the man on the left hand side. It's got a bit of a beard. You can just see his little ear there. Just see his sort of forehead. It's a bit worn, and it's broken, unfortunately. I cannot believe it's broken. Typical. To find a complete one of those would be just incredible. I mean, it's incredible anyway, but that's a super special find. I mean, I'm in the middle of the field here. I'm just in the middle of nowhere, near enough. What on earth is that doing out here? But that's an incredible little find. Now, the reverse of this is very different to the ones I've seen online. They've got some sort of writing on the back. This seems to have been marked and scratched by, you know, I don't know, a little cross-hatching kind of style, and they're not normally like that. They're normally flat on the back, smooth, with some text across the back. But yeah, that's incredible. Just see his little face there. But a Papal bulla seal, what a find. That's a bucket lister and a half, that. Such a shame it's broken. I'm gonna circle this area really thoroughly now, and I'm gonna try and find some more of that if I can. I mean, it may have been broken on purpose by somebody, you know, just so it cannot be used again. That it's a possibility, but that's just what an amazing little piece of history there. I'll put some more information up, but I'm not going to try and run on and act like I know all about it, because I don't. I know a little about them. I knew what it was when I first saw it, so I knew enough to know that. But yeah, what an incredible little piece of history there. Amazing. I'll put plenty of information up for you guys so you can see for yourselves. But that's just incredible. Wow. I've moved out more into the middle of the field. It's super windy out here. It's very open, this area. Got a 60 to 63. Quite a nice little signal, that. Of course. Doesn't mean it's going to be anything good. It must be a record today, because so far I've only dug about 3 shotty ends, if I'm honest. And there we are. Broke the record. Oh dear. Yeah, shotty end coming up very high, that one. And I've had a few of those in my time on this field over the hours I've spent when I've had quite a few big signals like that. And yeah, unbelievably, you end up with a shotty end. This is the only field, I think, don't know about you guys, the only field I've ever had that's come up with shotty ends at those numbers. I've never had them. They're normally in the sort of 40s, maybe 50s, but up in the 60s like that. It must be just sat dead flat like that. Dead flat and round, I guess. Giving a good signal. Yeah, this field is few and far between. Kind of lost out here in this. Very lucky to find a little hammered first off this morning. I knew I'd peaked early. There's pure luck on here. Lots of false, and there's lots in the ground. There's lots of signals, to be fair. Nice solid little 20 there. Probably lead. Doesn't sound good now. Small. It's small. There we go, yeah, a little bit of lead. Little square. Yeah, plenty of that on here too. I actually walked into a very lead-filled area before I found that lump of lead this morning. I thought to myself, I'm onto something here. When you walk into an area and it's just full of lead, lots of lead, then all of a sudden that big bit came out. Lead is always a good sign. Although, like I say, there is a lot on this field. That was just sort of a concentrated little area of it. I kept hitting little bits of lead and thinking, there's got to be something around this little spot. Yeah, I'm trying to keep my back to that wind, that is. .25-26, horrible blob. Nice tone. You gotta dig it, haven't you? Totally gone now. Is it out or is it? It's a weird one. Don't know. Kinda didn't like that then, did it? Quite small, whatever it is. Gloves aren't the easiest things to pick stuff up with. I think that's just a small piece of lead again. Well, no, it's kind of greenish. Let me just put that there. I'll take a glove off. Take a glove off and have a look. Just a little bit of bronziness, I think. Nothing springs to mind. I think it's just a little tiny piece of bronze. But yep, we'll carry on in the sunshine. Well, this one was a big signal, but because of the tone changes I was getting, I was thinking, yeah, it's going to be a bit of lead. Yeah, it is. A big, messy blob of lead. Messy, however, it is actually, though, a pot mend, a very messy and horrible looking pot mend. But actually, look, it's still got the pottery inside. I can't get it in the right light, sorry guys, I'm trying my best. But yeah, you've got some greyware, or probably, I would have said probably medieval pottery in there. Very grey looking, but yes, the pot is still in there. Look, what a horrible blob of a mend that is. Yeah, someone didn't do a very good job of that. It could even be a thumbprint in there. Look, can't see the actual markings, but that could be there's an indent there. Look, it's kind of been pressed in. But yeah, look at that pot mend. Probably, like I say, I'm going to say medieval on that one. But yeah, still got the pottery in there, which is nice to see. I don't know what's happening today. Let me take this snood off. I've got my back to the wind. Another little 17. It's still iffy, even on the surface. Very jumpy. Much like all the pieces of lead I dig today. This is what makes it so difficult on this field for me. I love to do live digs, but when there's that much lead and little shotty end middles, and some of those come up these low numbers, I'm having an incredible day on here. This field's just suddenly changed. It's like, I don't know what's going on. Look at this. It's another cut half, I believe. Yeah, it is, I think. I haven't looked at it yet actually, but no, it is. Look. Oh, it's a Henry III. It's a voided long cross. Yeah, Henry III. Little cut half. It doesn't look like a very good, stable silver. That it looks very weak mix. It's got a bit of a funny feeling to it. But that is a voided long cross, and it is a Henry III. So there you go. Look at that. It's a very small one. Very small. You see it on my little finger there. Look how small that is. That is tiny. Almost wants to blow away in the wind. But yeah, I can't believe that. Another very low. Well, that's 2 cut halves today. They do come in low, but like I say, there's just that much lead on here. I can't record it all. I've probably recorded about me digging 100 pieces of lead today, and obviously I'm not going to show you all of those. When I finally do come across something, I think it's that way up. Is it that way? When I do finally come across something, yeah, there he is. Just make out his little eye there and his little hair curls. But yeah, when I finally come across something good, it's just, I've already dug it, it's too late. But there we go, look at that. Onto another hammered. I'll give it a clean up and I'll get some pictures up for you. But what a beauty. What a smashing day. Absolutely amazing. This one doesn't sound very deep. My headphones finally died. They must have done at least 2 hours of beeping at me to tell me they were low before they died. It's right there. It's 20s, 29. It's out. It's quite a clear little signal, this one. Where are you? And that little clod there, what is that? I think it's one of those little clasps. From what I've just seen, yes. Yeah, like a little suspender clasp, I think. Someone else, yeah, I think that's what they are. A little suspender loop. Or hook latch kind of thing. Almost look like a little escutcheon. But yeah, there we go. Nice little signal. Got another one here, and it's an absolute banger of a signal, although there's 2 blobs on this one. There's something else, I don't know. No, it's quite clear. It's pretty sturdy, that. 36, 37. Could always be another shotty end, of course. It's looking a bit blurry now. Not as clear as it was in the ground. Usually a bit of lead when it's like that. They tend to come out a bit different to what they originally were. You change numbers as soon as you get them out of the ground. Okay, well that's not. I think that's a hammered. I think I've got a live one. I think it's actually a hammered coin, that. Yeah, it is. I'll leave it right there. Just there, look. And then I'll get you on the other camera. That's brilliant. That's the 3rd one today. What's going on with this field? Here we are in the lovely sunshine. It's absolutely freezing, but that sunshine is lovely. There we go. Got a little hammered just down here, look. It's looking like a bit of a shiny one. Oh, look at that. There we go. That's looking more, I'd say, Tudor. I think that's an Elizabeth. That's a bit unusual. I haven't had a Tudor off here for quite some time. Oh, look at that. Oh, you little beauty. That certainly is Tudor. Civitas. It's a London mint. There we go. I can see DON there. That is brilliant. I haven't, yeah, like I say, I haven't had, it's been a long while since I've had Tudor off this permission. Don't very often come up. I think I can see 2 little pellets just there, and that would tell me that's a half groat. It's got to be an Elizabeth, isn't it? ED, and just I think make out her bust facing left. It's very smooth indeed. Not very good condition at all, that one, on that side anyway. But that is an Elizabeth. It's a half groat London mint. There we go. There's the shield, the old Tudor shield. Oh, absolutely brilliant. You know what? I'm going to end the day on that. I'm going to end on a high. I'm going to pick my machine up and walk to the edge of the field out of the wind so we could do a roundup. Because I've had an absolutely special day today. I really have. Absolutely incredible. 3 hammers. Oh, I just couldn't want any more. There we go. I'm done for the day. That's amazing. Amazing history has come up today. Absolutely stunning. There we go. Yeah, I think we'll go straight for the roundup. I've got to get home as well. I'm freezing cold, and I've got a new car to insure, so I need to sort that out. But yeah, what an incredible day. What an incredible find. Well, like I say, guys, that is going to be it for the day. I am absolutely frozen. That wind has been biting at me all day. I've been wrapped up warm, but once I get my gloves off and get my hands cold, it really does make you cold. Get yourself one of these snoods, by the way. If you're going out in cold weather, the difference just doing this makes, just covering up your face and just keeping your face and mouth and nose warm, it makes it such a difference to your body temperature. It's unbelievable. Well worth having one. Oh, I've got my phone going off now. Bear with me. I'm doing a bit of this is a bit silly, isn't it? I'm going to put that on silent. I'll snooze that. Bloomin' doorbells, eh? There we go, snooze. That won't be jingling at us anymore, although it does sound kind of Christmassy, I guess. But yeah, what a little Christmas hunt this has been. bucket list are just amazing. I can't believe it, really. It's been a lead day. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different items in my finds box that are all lead, and only one that isn't. That's crazy, absolutely crazy. It's just been one of those days. But hammers as well, absolutely amazing. Yeah, such a cracking day. Let's have a look what we found today, guys. So there we are, guys. Like I say, look at the lead finds today. What has gone on? And hammers as well. 3 hammers today, which is unbelievable. This field, I mean that field, I'm not the one I'm sat in now, I'm out of the wind, but that field is, yeah, it's really given up some goods today. I'm really impressed, considering how it has been. And I must have only dug up maybe 5 shotty ends, I believe. But yeah, what ending on an absolute high with that hammered. But here we go. Yeah, lead finds today. Look, we've got a lovely, very messy pot mend there. We've still got the pottery in between, sandwiched in there, which is pretty cool. This weird item, I've got no idea, absolutely no idea what that is. But look at that. How interesting is that? Nail there. Possibly one was there as well, I would imagine, looking at it. But that's very medieval to me. But yeah, no idea what it is. Absolutely no clue whatsoever. I think that's where that nail comes through the back, maybe. I don't know. What an odd item. If anybody's got any ideas what that could have possibly have been, please let me know your thoughts. It's very interesting to me. I love items like that, I really do. Very, very different, isn't it? I've found quite a few lead items in the past that have just been very odd and like that kind of thing, you know. Couple of bag seals there. I had another one in the end, actually, when I was circling around the area where that was. I had another bag seal, but yeah, not a lot of detail on them. But they are pretty cool. I do like little bag seals. Not the most extravagant ones, I must admit, but they are still nice to find, aren't they? Of course, we had a lovely little watch winder, which again I love to find. Absolutely brilliant little item to find in the ground. But yeah, brilliant little thing. And of course, I don't know, bucket lister of the day. This is incredible. A Papal bulla lead seal. Still unsure about the reverse or the back of that, whether there was any writing on it. It's just obviously it's been, I don't know what's happened there. I've not seen one like that, but that I'm pretty certain, pretty 100% certain. I can see his beard there now as well. Now it's dried out nicely. You can definitely see his face, can't you? And there would have been obviously the other side of that as well. But like I say, I'll put the picture up again now, so you can see what it would have looked like complete. It's such a shame it's broken and in bad condition, but that's a find of a lifetime. They are so rare, such a rare find. Absolutely incredible. I really can't believe I've found one. I've finally found one. Absolutely brilliant piece of history. And of course some hammered coins today as well. We started off this morning, second signal this morning, a little voided short cross there, and I'm not 100% sure who that is. Could even be a Henry III, those eyes, possibly. I will have a little look. I'll try my best, but I might not be able to figure that one out myself just from that amount of bust, if you like. But yeah, lovely little voided short cross there. You're probably talking sort of between sort of 12, 1300s, I would have thought. Earliest maybe sort of 1100s, somewhere there. Then we had this lovely little voided short cross. It's a shame again. It's kind of, I'll tell you what, that's got some funky lines where it's been cut again, hasn't it? But yeah, it's a very funny silver. It's kind of peeling away off the surface from the look of it. But yeah, that's a Henry III voided long cross. And of course we just ended the day on a high on this lovely Elizabeth I. I think, I'm pretty sure half groat. I could see the 2 dots there, can't we? Yeah, just to the right there, 2 little pellets. You can make out her bust, look, and the crown. But there you are, not great condition on that side, but lovely shield. Civitas London Mint. But yeah, what a cracking day. Absolutely amazing. Not a great deal of finds, but that field's not about that. And it's certainly starting to show some goodies. And I'm well impressed. So yeah, what a cracking day. That Papal bulla's got me. I cannot believe it. I've always wanted one. It's one of those things you're probably never ever going to find. And I have. I found one. And of all places, I mean, where else was it going to be but here, next to the Field of Dreams, or in and around this area. It's just packed with history here. So yeah, what an incredible Christmas hunt. Thank you very much for watching as always, guys. I really appreciate it. Don't forget we're sponsored by Dragon Detecting. You can use my code DIGGERD10 on most items. Yeah, go and check those guys out, and of course hit that thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. It really helps the channel and I really appreciate it. You guys are amazing. You all watch my videos, and without you guys there wouldn't be a channel. I wouldn't be doing it. There's no point. If people weren't watching, I wouldn't do it. So yeah, thank you very much to you guys. I'll see you on the next one after Christmas.